When Ollama first ran, I was honestly relieved, almost euphoric. The models loaded and the router connected to the UI. For a moment, it felt like, okay, this might actually be easy. That moment didn't last long. As soon as I moved to the larger models, time crept back into the room. You ask a question, and then you wait. Not a second or two, long enough that your attention drifts. Long enough that the thought you were following starts to dissolve. Technically, it worked. Practically, it didn't. That's when the first disappointment set in. So I started looking for ways to squeeze more out of the Spark. SGLang was the next obvious candidate. More modern than VLLM, built for serving, supposed to scale better. I installed it, configured it, started the first model, and watched it eat VRAM like it was the only thing that mattered. The model ran, but it occupied almost everything. No room to breathe, no flexibility, no way to run anything in parallel. It felt less like a thinking environment and more like a single, very expensive task slot. That was disappointment number 2. And at that point, there was still one option left for me. And that one came with big expectations. If anyone should make this work properly, it should be Nividia. So this is their hardware. They built the Spark and they have TensorRT. So I didn't hand tune anything. I pulled the official Spark container and ran it the way it meant to be run. And that's where the reality check landed. The container wasn't really using the Spark strengths yet. It was basically running in a mode that felt like generic container first, Spark optimization later. No low precision advantage. No, this is Blackwell, watch this moment. With a 32B model, it went heavy immediately, climbed toward full memory, hit around 98%, and then died with an out-of-memory error. Meanwhile, Ollama was sitting there, using 19 gigs with GGUF quantization, running completely stable. That contrast was hard to ignore. That was the moment a pattern became obvious. The Spark itself is genuinely well designed, stable, thoughtful, strong for its size. But the software ecosystem around it isn't there yet. Either the roadmaps aren't aligned, or Nividia is deliberately letting developers explore the edges first. I honestly don't know which explanation is better. So Ollama stayed. Not because it's theoretically superior, not because it has the highest ceiling. It stayed because at this point in time, on this hardware, it was the only runtime that behaved predictably. And that mattered more than anything else.